Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. We are back with the same another live stream. Unfortunately, the last one was interrupted with a power shutdown. So today we will be continuing back from where we left from Jun Kazama's move list that we were discussing. We were in the final moves. We discussed all these moves before, and now we will be continuing from this. Our Genjutsu 3-2. As we tested earlier in the last one, the second hit can this move will no longer jail on block because which means that you can get hit by the second hit if you block the first hit. So you have to block both his hits now because she can now also delay the second hit and the damage of the second attack, but the damage of the second attack is slightly slower, less damage. But to cover up for that, she can now cancel the first hit of this move to a crouch state. I will show you just now. Like this is the move, the stance, power 3, the stance and 3-2. Now she can, after 3, if you hold down, she can go into crouch. So she can go to crouch mix-ups like this one or while standing 2. Both of these are launchers though. While standing 2 launcher, if you try to attack her after that, she can get a counter. So that's a buff for Jun Kazama. That's a mix-up buff. If she stops over here, if you block this move, she is -7. So if you don't wait for the second hit, she will do another follow-up instead, a safe attack or launchers as well. So be careful against Jun Kazama when she does this move. So next we have time with opponent low attack and power 3+4. So that's the Genjutsu stance. If you she has a low parry whenever the opponent does a low attack. I'll show you right now. Depends. Okay, that's recorded. Now, if she is in this stance, she can low parry, and now she can recover a lot of health as well. Let's see how much is that now. Health recovery has been changed to restore 14 health and an additional 14 recoverable gauge. So that's a lot of health. She will recover 14 of her normal health if she doesn't have any chip gray health as well. So, but if she has a gray health as well, she will recover a total of 28 recoverable gauge. Before she could only recover the gray health to up to 28, but now she can recover normal health as well after she does a successful parry. And the same move can also parry if you try to throw her. She will parry the throw and then she will recover normal health 8 and additional 8 chip damage as well. So if you try to grab her in this move, so like that, she will counter your throw and she will also get health. That you can see her health bar go green. So she will recover health. If she counters your throw, then she will recover 8 normal health and 8 recoverable health. So a total of she can maximum recover 16 health from a throw parry, or if she parries your low attack, she can recover up to a 28 chip damage plus normal health. So that is a great buff for Jun Kazama. She is looking good. She is looking better than before, because before she could only lose health, but now she has a lot of options to recover health as well. So that is it for Jun Kazama. Next we have in line is Kazuya Mishima, a boy who was getting nerfed all the time. Everyone was complaining that Kazuya is so weak, his combos are so inconsistent. So let's see how good is now Kazuya. Meanwhile, I'll type in the chat Kazuya Changes. Alright, first off we have the graveyard buff as usual. During hit 2+3, so that's his hit smash. Change the damage of the first hit from 12 to 9. As a result, the total damage on when hitting on the ground will be 40. So his hit smash has been nerfed a little. The total damage is now 40 instead of 43. So the damage has been nerfed for his low hit smash. I don't know why they nerfed it, but I think it is minus 12. I think, let me check. You mean to block it? Alright. So it's a minus 14. That's a big punish, pretty big punish for the low hit smash. But that, I don't know, I don't understand this nerf. So, but okay, let's move on. Next we have 112 and 122. The distance from opponent on first attack has been decreased, so it does not whip anymore. So more consistently hitting these both hits, the 112, the flash combo, and the 122 punish as well. Because sometimes the second hit might miss. So now it is fixed, or probably. Next we have during devil form 1+4. Heat consumption change decreased to 270. Added a reversal break effect that makes the attack effective against common attack reversals, parries, and power crushes as well. So that is a buff for Kazuya when he is in heat. If you plus 1+4, he can do this one. And this move now will consume less heat. Before, this move would consume half of the heat bar. Now it's just doing a quarter of the heat bar. And this move is now no longer parryable with normal parries and counters. You cannot power crush through this move anymore. So if you try to power crush or parry or reversal, you will probably get launched. Like if you do a power crush and it hits you on a counter hit, nothing. Probably, well, it knocks you down anyways. So if you try to do a normal jumping attack in the air, this move is a tornado move, as you can see. So don't try to do a slow jumping attack when Kazuya is in heat, because he can launch you as well. Anyways, next one we have the during devil from while rising 1+4. So it's the same hit when he is in heat. He can do this roar of the devil while standing. If he's sitting down while standing 1+4, he will do this anyways. Now he can do from crouch as well. So that's a great adjustment for Kazuya. Next we have the down forward 1-4. To improve Kazuya effectiveness by increasing the return on a fast startup moves that can be used for punishes, the following adjustments have been made. Okay, the downward hitbox of the first attack increased. Okay, that's good. Now he can do combos easier with the down forward 1. The behavior of the opponent on hit of the second attack has been altered to allow for follow-up attacks. Wow. Let's see what that is now. In a moment, the behavior of the opponent on block has been changed and the frame advantage has been changed from -3 to -11. So this move will now be punishable as well. So that is a buff and a nerf as well. The down for 1-4. This now knocks down the opponent, so you can follow up with another attack. Not this one, probably this one. Yes. Or maybe this one. So this move is a 15 frame starter. So finally a move that can do a lot of damage after blocking a rage art, probably because sometimes some characters like Kazuya and others don't have a fast enough launcher usually, unless you are really good at doing electrics. So the electric startup is 11 frames if you do it fast enough. So now it is easier to punish for Kazuya after blocking a rage art. What happens if you do a counter hit? Well, it's the same attack as well. So, but this move is now minor. If you block the high as well, you can punish Kazuya with an 11 frame punish, like a small punish, which is 11 frames, like this flash punch combo. Block this and you will get a free punish after blocking. So no longer you have to duck against him. So this move is -8 mid, but you have to sidestep against it. So to counter that, Kazuya can do this, a quick high, or this one, which is a mid high, and it is 0 frame advantage. So both characters are not stabilized after that. Let me pause this one. Okay. Next we have the down forward 1 and holding down forward 2. The downward hitbox of the first attack has been expanded for better combos. The tracking ability of the second attack has been enhanced. Okay. Fixed an issue where the second hit would not occur when inputting down forward 1, hold down forward 2 into forward. Okay, so that's a bug fixed. Adjusted the collision detection of the second hit to increase the stability of aerial combos. Okay, so this attack will, the down forward 1 to hold, this attack will now be easier to do in combos. Now you can hit more stably in the combo. So Kazuya combos are now, I think, stable with this move. Also next we have the down forward 3-2-1 and 3-2-1 hold. The size of the hitbox was adjusted so the hitting the opponents who were not directly in front will be reduced. So however, this adjustment sometimes causes whipping when used in aerial combos. Therefore the attack hitbox has been readjusted and expanded downward. Okay, so the final hit, I think, of this move is now better, so it does not whiff against in combos or other plays. Next we have the down back 1-2. The down back 1-2, the distance when hitting a down opponent with the first attack of the second strike has been increased, so it does not hit and go into heat dash anymore without a wall. So that means we have to check this in Reese. Now there is status, no, opponent status face down face up. So down forward 1, 2, 2. So it is in heat, what happens? Let's see. So let's try another angle. Okay, so it only hits from the legs, I think. Let's try from this angle. Yes. You cannot now hit the opponent from 2 angles, I think. Okay, this angle hits as well. So only from the left side or the feet side you can hit the opponent with the third hit as well of this move to get a combo with the heat dash. If you do it from this side, it's possible that sometimes you might whiff. because the second hit will throw the opponent farther away. So it will now only mostly hit when Kazuya is standing really close to you, or when the opponent is laying down in the wall. So that's reduced the options for Kazuya to getting another combo after one combo is finished. Next we have back one. So adjusted the collision detection only, so it is easier to hit. Back one is this move, so this move has been adjusted, so it is easier to hit now. Next we have the back 2 to 1 plus 2. The hitbox of the first attack has been expanded downwards, so it is easier to hit the opponent. Stabilize the behavior when used in aerial combos. The recovery time of the second hit has been reduced by 1 frame. Okay. So the second attack of this move, when you're doing an aerial combo, this move will now recover 1 frame faster, so it will better combos for Kazuya. And then the recovery time of the third hit has been reduced by 8 frames. Additionally, the opponent's recovery time when blocking the third hit has been also reduced by 8 frames. So the advantage on block remains the same, but on hit, Kazuya will get 8 frames after that attack, after hitting the laser. Stand up, then die. Back 2 to 1 plus 2. The Kazuya will move first after this one, so if the wall is closed, then he will get a faster wall spread and move. After the wall spread, he can do another combo most likely. So that is a possible wall carry into another combo at the wall. So that is a great combo, new combos incoming for Kazuya. So that is, Kazuya is looking great so far, especially with the combo system. Double power 2 and the double power 2 reduce the distance out to the opponent, as we saw for Jin Kazama and Devil Jin as well. The demon paw is now nerfed, so the opponent is closer after blocking to get a counter attack after blocking the move. Then we have the double forward 2 hold back. That's a new thing added. By inputting back, it is now possible to prevent the devil from exclusive throw on hit. So when he's in 8, before you could double forward 2 and leave the hand, leave the forward, this will happen. This is a special throw on hit or on block. So if you on hit only, I think. So it uses some of the meters. So if you don't want to do this, you can double forward and hold back, and now this will not transition into the throw. So that is a new thing to do for Kazuya to save his meter, I think. Then next we have the while rising 2. The attack hitbox has been expanded downwards, alleviating instances of whipping. Okay, so the attack hitbox is another hitbox buff. While rising 1 plus 2, same situation. While during devil form, crouch dash 1, change to consume hit timer during the throw animation on hit rather than during the initial strike portion. So before, if you would do this, the hit will be if he does a simple this one, the hit will still be used, but now hit will be only used if he gets the throw. So that's a buff for Kazuya's hit. So his hit will not be wasted when he is doing this or holding back after this. If you hold back, you don't go into the throw animation. But you don't hold back, Kazuya will use some of his hit to do the extra damage as well. Next we have the crouch dash 3. Now deal chip damage on block. Okay, so this move now will deal chip damage on block. That's a big chip damage. 12% chip damage on block. Let's make you block. Standing block. Normally it will deal 12 chip damage. With heat he can deal up to 13 plus 6, 19 chip damage in heat. But I think this will be now as well also cancelable. As you can see, if you hold back after this, you will not be using your heat with this next special throw, only in heat mode. Also, this move's heat consumption has been changed to 180 now, so more heat time for Kazuya. Shorten the recovery time of the additional attack on block by 2 frames. Okay, the second attacks will now come out 2 frames faster. Reduce the distance to opponent after the additional attack is blocked. Okay, so the opponent will be closer after this, and the damage of the throw has been changed to 20. So when he's in heat and he goes for a throw, no blocking. In heat and he goes to a throw, there's a 50 damage now. That's a big damage. And if the opponent blocks it, it's 13 chip damage with the plus 6 with the throw, and without it is -9. -9 normally, but in heat if you don't hold back after the even after the throw. Nice. Completely missing the input. Okay. If you hold back, then -9. If you don't hold back, then you get +6, and the opponent is now closer to Kazuya. So you can use the 6 frame advantage with Kazuya after using that throw animation. So that is a great buff too. Then we have the health sweep for the low and high. Recovery time of the second attack has been reduced by 5 frames, so Kazuya will recover faster after the second hit and go for a better mix-up. Before he would take a little longer time than this. Now Kazuya can get up to you faster after attacking with this. Next we have the crouch dash 1+2. Due to the slow startup, this move was not very effective for counter hits. Therefore its role has been adjusted. Change the damage from 23 to 33. That's a 10 damage more than before. Change the opponent's behavior on block, reducing the distance to the opponent. Okay, so the opponent will be closer after blocking this attack. Increase the opponent's recovery time on block by 11 frames. So now the frame advantage is now +5 from -6. Change the opponent's behavior on counter hit, making aerial combos no longer possible. Okay, that's a nerf for this one. No longer counter aerial combos. So this move is now treated like a running 1+2 attack with a 33 damage, and it can deal 33 damage and get a +5 frames. And the 9 chip damage on top of it. That is gonna be a problematic move for Kazuya now. That's a plus frame move for Kazuya. +5 on block. So that is a great change for Kazuya as well. But now it no longer launches on counter hit, so that is a better adjustment, because this move will now be broken if it had the counter hit as well. Okay, next we have the approach from left side throw. The camera behavior instability issue has been alleviated. Okay, it's just a camera buff. The cameraman won't be going crazy after that attack. And with that we are done with the Kazuya Mishima buffs. Kazuya is looking too good with this. And next up we have King. Oh my god, I hate King. But for you guys, I will show all the changes to you guys. Just select King in the game. Quick setup. King. Default. Let's go with this one. King as well.
Get ready for the next battle.
King. The Akuma of Tekken 8. Okay, let's see what they have changed. The Rage Art buff as usual. And the Heat Smash will have a better hitbox so it does not whiff. Why does it need a better hitbox, man? So it to increase the variety of aerial combos and to mitigate the issue of whiffing against certain moves. Man, I hate already his Heat Smash and they have buffed the Heat Smash hitbox. Oh man. Anyways, the next is the Crouch Dash. From a dash state, double power inputting down and down forward now allows for beast step. The crouch status has been moved, considering the significant increase in the mobility. Okay, so they are saying even after double forward you can do a crouch dash. So now everyone can do a King Wave Dash. Rest in peace, Armor King. So let's try another combo. And King now has a wave dash officially. Before his wave dash was so hard to do because he could not do after a double forward step. Now it will be easier to do a King wave dash. Okay, that's a big buff for King. Next we have the forward 3 during front hit on ground 1+2. So that's the forward 3 into the throw. The opponent's recovery time has been reduced. Okay, that's good for recovering because it had a guaranteed follow-up. Even if you don't get up or get up, he can hit you with the low attack. Anyways, if you next change, this change was made considering the damage was too high. Of course, better change. Next we have the relax the input window of the 1+2 make it easier to execute. Okay, so now everyone can do this power 3 1+2 consistently. But now I think you can no longer get any follow-ups. Yeah, like that. Before you could not block this move, or I'm pressing the wrong button. With that down 3+4, yeah, you can block the next follow-up after waking up. So that is a good nerf for this move, but with the nerf they buff the execution so everyone can do it. Anyways, next we have the forward 4. The hitbox has been expanded. Okay, given the weakening of the tracking ability of the throws, this adjustment aims to make homing attacks easier to use. So this attack is a homing attack. Now it will be missing less against some opponents. So because throws have been the command throws have been nerfed with the homing, like this running 1+2. Like you cannot see and you can sidestep now. Most of the throws for King, except the throws where he can start a chain throw. All of the throws are now not homing. Like you can see the trail effect on the hands of King. These throws are homing, like this one too, or this. Oops, and this one is a homing too. So now that is it for the King to the forward 4. So they made his normal homing hit a better homing hit now. Anyways, next we have the down 3+4 and the alley kicks. That's change the opponent's behavior when hit from behind, unifying the opponent's recovery time when hit from the front. The downward hitbox of the first attack has been expanded, so that's a buff for this down 444 hit. It's -9 from front. From behind it is now +7 after the hit, and you can follow up with the throw, I think. +7. Oh, that's launcher from behind. And let's try from a side. Nope. What about after 3? Yeah. Now you can consistently use these moves even from a side or behind of your opponent. But that is another buff for King. Oh man. Next we have the down back 3. Change the timing for entering crouch status. Okay, the down back 3, this move now will be more high crushing than before. That's another buff for King. Down back 1+2 to reduce the distance to the opponent after hitting with an attack and activating heat. So after this move, the opponent will be closer to you because, and with that +35 as you saw here, +8 without heat, and if he goes into heat, he gets a +35 frame advantage, and you're close to King. So you have to guess the next mix-up. He can go for all kinds of combos after this one. So that is a big buff for King. And this move was already problematic, and now it will be more problematic to deal with. King, okay, the same move. Fixed an issue where in certain situation it was not possible to transition to a strike throw on hit. Okay, a bug fix. So it always throws after you get the king. King gets you hit with it. King back 3 and back 3 during hit power. That's his high power crush, which is now been -9. The opponents, the damage of the throw has been adjusted. Okay, that's good. The damage has been nerfed. The tracking ability also nerfed. The opponent's recovery time has been reduced, so you cannot follow up after this attack anymore. The back 3 1+2. After this you could easily follow up with another attack, but now King recovers slow, so you can block the next attack. But that is a good nerf for King because this move was really really annoying to deal with. Just throw this move and you will get a free throw for King. By the way, it's -10 on block, so you can punish it unlike other high power crushes. If you block this, punish with a small 10 frame attack. Anyways, next we have the double forward 2. It is buffed considering the overall suppression of throw performance. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been increased by 7 frames. So now the advantage on block will be +7 on block. The opponent's state when blocking has been changed from crouching to standing. So this move, double forward 2, on hit is +12 and the opponent is crouching. But on block the opponent is no more crouching, but King has +7 on block after if you block this move from King. So King can go for a free throw mix-up after this. So that's another buff for King. Next we have double forward neutral 2. That's the counter hit low. That is really annoying. The behavior of the opponent on hit has been modified and the frame advantage has been changed to +5. Okay, so now King has less advantage after hitting this. And the damage of the throw has been changed to 30 only. Okay, that's a damage nerf as well. Change the opponent's behavior when trading hits. Okay, so the adjustment was made because the ability for King to initiate an air combo on traded hits was extremely powerful. So no more trade combos after this one. And the damage has been reduced too after this hit. And you cannot follow up with any other attack as well. But that is a good nerf for King. While crouching down forward 2. The attack is now performed immediately after crouching. Fix an issue where the pressing down forward and 2 simultaneously will while crouching with the down back input would not trigger this attack. Okay, so a bug fix and this down forward 2 in the crouching stage is now even more faster. You can do it instantly after crouching. So this one is now a buff for King. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Approach opponent, quarter circle back 1+2. That's the throw. Opponent's recovery time has been reduced by 6 frames, so you cannot follow. King cannot hit you with the follow-up attacks after this throw. Before, this 3 was a guaranteed follow-up, but now you can wake up and avoid the follow-ups. So that is a good thing. That's a good nerf for King. Most of Kings got buffed, but some nerfs as well on the guaranteed follow-ups. So that is a good adjustment, but still King is still the king of Tekken 8 right now, as it seems by the patch notes. So good luck facing a King. Next up we have Kuma and Panda. Well, both have the same changes, so let's see what they've got. The Rayguard buff anyways. When heat activation available, heat burst to the 2-1, up forward 3-4 1+2, double power 1+2, and during hunting 2 and power 1+2. Okay, the attack hitbox has been expanded, so whiffing will be less likely to happen when opponent is in close range. So these attacks will now won't miss, will less likely to miss when the opponent is close to you, Kuma Panda. Okay, next we have the 1-1, 1-2, 1-1-1, the down forward 1-2, down forward 1-2, 1+2. The tracking ability of the follow-up attacks has been enhanced on hit or block, so the attacks will not miss. So that is a slight buff. Fixed an issue if these attacks might whiff before, but now they will not whiff. Kuma Panda, okay, down 2 and while crouching 2, that's the same change as Jax, down 2 and while crouching 2, so it will less likely to miss. During bear roll 3, expanded the hurt box, alleviating each situation where certain attacks would whiff. So bear roll, no, that's the wrong move. Wrong. 3+4, bear roll 3. So after you blocking this attack, some attacks would whiff sometimes, but now you can punish this move after blocking easily. So that is just an adjustment for Kuma and Panda, nothing big because they were already buffed in the last season. Next we have Lars, the jumping bean of Tekken 8. Man, I personally hate Lars too because he is literally invincible. You cannot hit anything with Lars. Let's put in Lars Changes. Alright, let's see what the damage is here. Okay, the Rage Art buff as usual, and during his heat smash, no, that is the heat smash. Hit box, the second hit has been enlarged, so it will less likely to miss after the first attack. The collision detection bit has been expanded downwards to make it harder to jump over the opponent when the opponent blocks the attack near the wall. Okay, so the heat smash will less likely to miss on block after the first, even at the wall. Next we have the down back 4 and the up forward 1, 3+4. and during silent entry too. So these moves were really annoying because you could really hardly hit Lars when he was doing these moves. So they have expanded the hurt box, so you can attack Lars while he is doing these moves. These moves are, I'll show you, down back 4, up power 3 plus 4. So now you can hit Lars I think you can hit Lars while he's jumping. Let me check if that is the case. Record. Okay, let's try it now. Yes. Yes, finally this move has been fixed. You can now hit Lars when he's about to jump, not when he's in the highest point of the jump. Yes, that is a good change. Finally, this one move is now nerfed, I mean. Finally, we can punish Lars when he's trying to jump or doing these other moves like down back 4 and silent entry 2. Silent entry 2, I think this is the silent entry 2. Or probably. Let me check what is the silent entry for Lars. Dynamic entry is power 3. Yeah, that is the silent entry. That's dynamic entry, that's the silent entry too. I think, let me check again, I forgot already, damn. Yeah, that is the silent entry. Alright, so the silent entry 2, this low move is now less evasive. You can hit Lars easily when he's doing this move with a mid attack, most likely, I think. So next we have the, oh, that was it. Silent entry. During silent entry 1, the attack hitbox has been adjusted to alleviate instances of hitting targets from areas other than the front. So I think that is a nerf. Hitbox has been adjusted so instances of hitting targets from areas other than front. Okay, so power 1, this move will now I think it will be harder to hit from other areas than front. That is a confusing change. I don't know what that means. Anyways, let's move on to the next character, which is Law. Quick select into the Law. Okay, let's see what Law has. Doing this here as well. Law Changes. Okay, first off we have the Rage Art buff as well. During heat 2 plus A, so that's his heat smash. Lower the tracking ability of the second hit to prevent from tracking if the opponent sidesteps the first hit. Okay, so when he's in heat, he's doing the heat smash. If the first hit misses, he will do a nunchuck. So the second hit was really tracking before, but now you can sidestep both hits if the first hit misses. That's a good nerf. And change the opponent's behavior upon hit of the second attack when that first attack whips. Okay, what's the behavior now? Okay, so that's the new animation for the second attack. I don't remember the previous animation, but so let's move on. The speed of the subsequent attack has been, after the first hit is blocked, has been slightly increased. So after, if you block the first hit, the the speed of the subsequent follow-up attacks has been increased if you block the first and go into the stance, and the next move will come out faster. Okay, so what is next? Let's see. During hit 1 plus 2, the change the opponent's behavior on block, reducing the distance to the opponent. So when he is in hit, he does the 1 plus 2. The opponent is now closer on block. So you can now do a counter attack after blocking that move. Before you could not perform a counter attack because law would go almost this far, push you away after that block if you block that move. Next we have the 1 plus 2, the regular nunchuck. The behavior on landing a down hit has been modified. Okay, the change was made so the follow-up after the slide was really powerful offense and very repetitive. Okay, so when you hit the opponent after a slide, that's 1 plus 2. Okay, that's a new animation. Now you can get farther away from Law. Before you were really close to him. Now you can get up faster and block the next offense. Because before you could not do anything. If you do his dog do and he would hit you with this one, guaranteed. You could not do anything after that. So that is a nerf for the slide and the nunchuck. So no more slide mix-ups, loops. That is a good thing for everyone else, not for Law. Approach opponent of power 1 plus 2. So that's the launching throw, I think. Adjusted the input in reception to make it easier to perform moves even from a crouching position. Okay, so this throw is now easily performable from crouching as well. So that is a slight adjustment. Okay, while crouching 3, that's a slide. Expand the hurt box so you can punish it better. So after blocking the slide, you can hit Law and hit the Law after the blocking the slide. If you block the slide, you can punish it better. Next we have the punch parry. Back 1 plus 3 after parrying the right punch. The behavior of the opponent upon successful parry has been adjusted. So the occurrence of counter attack, mitigating the occurrence of a counter attack whiffing. I wonder what does that mean. Let's check in the move list. Okay, so that one I think. This one will do this thing. The behavior of the opponent upon successful parry has been adjusted. So the next attack will be easily to do. Okay, that is it for Law as well. Next up we are going for Lee Chaolan. I've been hearing that Lee also got a lot of buffs, I think. Let's see what he's got. Lee. Oops. Lee Changes. Alright, so let's see what we have for Lee Chaolan. The rage art buff as usual. And the when heat activation available 2 plus 3. So that's his heat burst. The forward movement has been increased to extend the reach of the attack. So the heat burst of the Chaolan will have more range. So does that mean it is now more easier to do this combo? Before sometimes on some characters this this would not hit, but now I think this will be a consistent combo. So that is a buff for it. Next we have the forward 2-1. The tracking ability of the second hit has been enhanced after when landing the first hit, so it does not miss. Hitbox has been expanded downwards, so it does not miss in certain situations. So the forward 2-1, the second hit has been adjusted, so it does not miss mostly after the first hit has been confirmed. Next we have Lee Chaolan down forward 1. His slides and during misstep 3+4 and during hitman 4. Expanded the hurt box, elevating situations where certain attacks would miss. So these moves will be now less evasive. So you can now hit attacks better at Lee Chaolan if he tries to do these moves. So next we have the down 3. Elevated an issue where the positional relationship was crazy at the wall. Okay, just a behavior issue. Fix. Back 1-1. The tracking ability of the second hit has been enhanced after the first hit, so it does not miss. The back 1-1. If the first attack hits, sometimes second attack would miss, but now it will not miss, most likely. During hit, back 1-1+2, back 1-1-2. Lee has a characteristic where he can just frame inputs, he can get his heat back. I mean when he's in heat, all these moves are just frame, even if you don't put the just frame input. So the behavior of the opponent on aerial hit by these moves was differing based on whether the just frame input was successful or not. This has been now fixed. Okay, so if now they have fixed the animation of the airborne hits when you hit them in the heat as well. Back 3+4, the high power crush goes -9, no tracking to sidestep. This is the back 3+4, by the way, it's a high. I don't know why it looks like a mid. I never did this move before, but now I will be tracking this move. It is -9 on block, so you can easily do a counter attack. Also the tracking has been reduced as well, so you can sidestep easily. Changes 1, 2 and 3 does not apply. It is intercepting an opponent's attack. So if you attack Lee Chaolan from a side step, the tracking will be enhanced back again, it will track you. And the move will not be -9 frame anymore, because all power crushes become safe if you try to attack and then block, because power crushes get powered up if you try to hit them. Also the distance has been reduced as well. Okay, Lee approach opponent up for 1+2, make it easier to perform moves even from a crouching position, same as law. During hitman 3, fixed an issue where the hitbox of the powered up version of the attack, which is triggered immediately after intercepting an opponent's attack, was smaller than that of regular version. So it is a slight buff for a behavior buff for during hitman 3. This is a hitman stance and this one 3. When the opponent attacks you while he is in power crush, this will now most likely not miss when it is powered up after absorbing an opponent's attack. So that is it for Lee Chaolan as well. Now I will be resetting my stream, so because I already did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters and the stream is getting long, so I will be resuming the next batch in the next stream probably tomorrow, because I'm out of energy for today. So thank you for watching, whoever joined the stream and whoever comes in and watch the stream later on. I hope you learned something from the game. I hope these changes and these videos I make for you are useful and help you in getting better in the game as well. So see you tomorrow with another live stream and with another all the rest of the characters possibly. We will be starting from, I think, Leo. Yeah, we will be starting discussing Leo, Leroy. We already discussed Lily, and we will be also discussing Nina and Paul and Raylo. So that's a lot of characters for tomorrow as well. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. So and also turn the notification on so you can learn whenever I go online or become live for you. So see you next time. Take care. Enjoy. Not enjoy, but anyways, let's go.